Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to inspiration, guidance, advice, education, and I want to tell a story about two brothers. It was Rabbi Shmelke and Rabbi Pinchas. Rabbi Shmelke was the Rav of Nikolsburg, and Rabbi Pinchas was the Rav of Frankfurt on Main. And they went to see the Maggid of Mezritch. They had heard about this great rabbi, this Torah scholar, this insightful sage. They had to see him, so they arrive, and it was Erev Shabbos. It was Friday afternoon, and they get there, and they traveled a long way to get to see the Maggid of Mezritch, and he didn't give them so much of a greeting. He was preparing for a greater, more important guest, Shabbos. He's getting ready for the Sabbath. Okay, fine. Friday night dinner. They're expecting these pearls of knowledge. These great insights from the Maggid of Mezritch, this big reputation. Not so much. He spoke a little, but not what they were expecting. They were plotzing, and they were in Shmelkes. They were on pins and needles waiting for these Torah jewels. And no. The next day, they're in shul, they have lunch. Same thing. He didn't give in a lot of deep Torah insights, no various layers and aspects, no Kabbalistic interpretations. He just spoke like a loving husband and a nice father. The third meal, Shal Shuddis, in between Mincha Marav, the afternoon and evening prayers, that special meal in Saturday afternoons. They figured, well, this has got to be the big opportunity. He's saving his drush, his Dvar Torah, his insights for his Hasidim, and we're going to really get it this time. No. The Maggid of Mezritch sat with his Hasidim, and again, he acted the way a father would with his children. Very kind, very loving, not all that insightful, not all that deep. And they were very disappointed. They had heard so much of the great Maggid of Mezritch, and they were disappointed. The next day, they go to the study hall to say goodbye to the Hasidim, because they were taking off. They were very disappointed. And they see in the study hall a man that they had never met before. He was obviously very poor. He was dressed in patched clothing and was kind of sickly, but he had a friendly face, a very kind-hearted man. And this was Rav Zushya who was there that Shabbos. And he takes one look at these two brothers, Rabbi Pinchas and Rabbi Shmelke. Without saying any word of introduction, he looks down and he says, the Prophet Malachi says, for the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the teaching from his mouth, for he is an angel of the Lord of hosts. Our sages explain that if your rabbi resembles an angel, you shall seek the teachings from his lips. So, have any of us seen an angel? How would that be? But if we were to see an angel, would we cross-examine him? Would we ask for a sign? Would we put him to the test? Would we have all these expectations from him? No. We would believe we would have faith, because we would know that he's an angel. It's the same thing with a true tzaddik, Rav Zushya continued. Again, he's looking at the floor. He'd never seen these guys before in his life. It's the same thing with a true tzaddik. If there is someone who makes you feel like this, like you're in the presence of an angel, from his lips you shall seek the teachings. End of talking for Rav Zushya. The two brothers, Shmelke and Pinchas, after Rav Zushya spoke to them, decided to stay a little longer, and eventually became disciples of the Maggid of Mezritch. It's not necessarily always what a person says, it's what a person does. It's there's a difference between talking the Torah and living the Torah. A story is told of Rabbi Lieb. He was one of the Lamedvavniks, the 36 hidden righteous people, the hidden tzaddikim, who wanders around the earth, redeeming the souls of people. And he said, he was quoted as saying, "I didn't go to the Maggid of Mezritch to hear Torah from him. I went to see how he ties his shoes, how he unties them. That's what I went to see." You learn not just by what people say, but how they lived. The two brothers were dying to hear all this great rhetoric. What did they see? A loving husband, a devoted father, a kind heart. In their eagerness to learn from his mouth, they neglected to see his actions, and it was this that the holy Rav Zushya pointed out to them. Sometimes when you're in the presence of a great person, you expect something, but you're shown something else. Let's always be aware of that. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.